Okay, so welcome back to the Rover Defender minor resto pet. So yeah, I've cleaned the chassis up, wire brushed. It's all looking pretty clean now. Same with the axle. I'm going to do the rust proofer in a minute now. Paint that on, maybe do 2 coats, and then we're going to strip the seal off the hub, which I've cleaned a lot of the hub up. It's not perfect yet. I'll do a bit more, I think, in a minute to yeah, wire brush that. I have noticed that when it was leaking quite bad, which suggests that the oil seal that's on the half shaft is letting the diff oil through into the actual hub itself, and it's mixing with the grease. I think that's the situation, so I'm going to have to change that hub oil, that oil seal, as well as trying to get the play out of there's that tiny bit of lift in the actual swivel itself, and then change the grease, obviously. So yeah, so I'm painting the chassis first, and then I'll continue with this swivel for a bit. Okay, so we'll carry on with that. Yeah, so that's been done. I've missed a bit there. Oh, it looks like I have. Right, I'll get that now, and then I'll get onto the swivel. Okay, so I've cleaned the half shaft up. I haven't took the gasket off that yet. I'll have to do that in a minute. I'll give that a proper clean up as well. Yeah, and I took the top of the swivel bearing cap, whatever you want to call it, which slots into and I've actually reduced it by one really delicate shim. See whether that just takes that bit of play out. But I have got new shims and I might actually do it on the car when it's finished, you know, with a new cap, and obviously you're getting a new seal because there's a little seal there. It's only minute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just put it back in as it is temporarily, change the seal, then when it's all getting back put on the car, then new gasket on the hub, and we'll clean that properly with some I've got to change that seal in the seal at the half shaft seal, and I'll clean that bit off there. Yeah, so change that seal, put the existing one back in without that shim, and see if it should cure it, to be fair. There was very little in it, to be honest. I'm going to undo these now and take that seal off and replace the seal, and then it's a matter of changing that, spraying the car with shuts, which I might do before I go back in, and then it's ready to put back together. Yeah, so I'm going to attack them now. Not them all, but I've actually loosened a couple of them off, so they won't take long to. That's a bit stiff, that one. Let's get the socket on it. Where is it? What have I done with that? You don't really need to be this easy. Show you undoing all these, really. Should be fairly straightforward. That's a bit stiff. Yeah, I needed 2 hands with that, so we'll get all them undone. Clean it all up, put the new seal on. I have put the top cap back in now to stop any muck going down it without that shim, and it feels fairly nice, actually. got to check the lift when it's on the car really, and the stiffness of the actual joint, which I don't think really changes that much, but I won't go through all these nuts and bolts with you. I'll pause it. Right, so I'll take that off with the camera in one hand. Sorry. Take that out over there, and it goes that way with them 2 scallops to that top corner. I'll keep it like that so I know what I'm doing. Right, looks like I'm going to have to clean that up now. Before I take the seal out, I'll do that, and then I'll get back to you. Yeah, give it a clean up, bit of a WD-40, got the screwdriver underneath the seal, and we'll take that off. It's difficult to do with the camera, like I said again. That over the half shaft, it's not as bad as the other side anyway. The other side was absolutely shot. Yeah, it's not in bad a condition really. I think there's the odd bit of a flat spot like there, which might have been leaking a bit of grease. Yeah, so I'll clean the rest of that out now, and put the new seal in, get the new plate, bolt that back up. That's probably what you'll next see, and then I'll do that seal in the half shaft. Yeah, so that's all done. New seal, new sealing, that plates for holding the seal in, all nicely touching the actual hub itself. So now I'm going to just try and lift that out. I don't know if I'll be able to get it with this little, I've got some other hooks, but I don't know whether I'll be able to do it with the camera in my hand again. No, I'll probably have to do it with 2 hands. Yeah, I had to butcher it with a screwdriver to get it moving. It might actually feel. I'll get that off up there. Clean that out now, and then drop the other one on it. And then I might put a bit of red rubber grease around that, which is that. Help it slip in. So I'll clean that now and drop it on. It is a snug fit, that. You can tell it's a lot snugger than the one that came off. So we'll put that down there. I'm going to add a bit of this slight bit of rubber grease onto the actual. Both if I point the camera at the right position, wouldn't it? Yeah, difficult to see what you're doing as well as film what you're doing. Right, that looks as though it's lubricated up. And put the lid back on that. Sorry about the camera work again. And then, don't know how I'm going to do this with. Should set the tripod up really, shouldn't I? But yeah, I'm going to tap that in there with the soft hammer. I'll do that off camera. Okay, so that seals in. The hub's nice and clean now. Let's give that a bit of a WD-40. That's quite nice, that actually. And then we'll see whether that's took the play out of that. We're taking that shim out when we get it back on the car. And then I've got to obviously give the brake disc a bit of a clean up with the brake cleaner. I don't know if that'll spin. Oh, yeah, it will spin. I think I might do that now actually. And then that's ready to put back on. I might shut that now. The chassis, it's been painted probably maybe an hour and a half now. So we'll have a look, see if it's dry, and then I'll shut that and it's ready to build. We'll take it from there. yeah, that's all finished. Disc's all cleaned up, ready to go back on the car. Yeah, what I'm going to do, I don't think that paint's dry on the other side, so I might have a quick look at the brake pipes going down to either side. See if I can just remove them and get ready to pass them through to the inner wings and put them back on when it's all built up. So yeah, I'll have a look at that now. Probably have to stand on a stool to have a look at it, and then try and remove them and build some new ones. I'll have a look at the length of this video, and if I say that, I might do a bit more video tomorrow, make a longer video. Okay, I'll speak to you shortly. Yeah, so I've just took the airbox top off and the sensor wires. So it, don't know if you can see it down there, but yeah, that's the pipe going down that goes through the inner wing, and then it crosses the back round to the other side, which is pretty straightforward to unclip. I'll undo the other end and we'll take it from there. Yeah, I took the clip off there, that 3-pipe clip, and the near side one comes up to this union on the master cylinder here. So I'm not going to bore you with all the spannering on this. I'll pause that and then get it on. Yeah, the question I'd like to ask people, if somebody could help me out, is how the blooming heck do you feed them round there if you sort of bend them into shape beforehand? Just pull out there. I know I can just... Or do you bend them into shape as you fire it through? I don't really know. Bit of an awkward one to do, isn't it? You mustn't. I mean, if I pull that now, I'll try and pull it out, but it's behind everything, and it's such a shape. You know, I don't know whether or not I can just feed it behind. Pull it out. Bend that flatter so that comes out. Difficult. And they're not that old, them pipes, like I said when I took them off initially. You know, they're not probably, well, saying that, they might be 7 or 8 years old now. And then that needs to go and then pull that through this way, which I might not be able to do with one hand while camera in. So I'll stop it. Yeah, so it's out, and it's, you know, I've had to pull it fairly straight to get it. So I'm presuming you do the length. Same with that one, this near side, offside, sorry. Not as difficult, obviously, it's a lot shorter, but yeah. Measure them, add that couple of inches to that end that I've cut off that way, and same with the other one. And then we shall try feeding them back through, which is not going to be easy. Whether you come from the near side first and feed it round the back as you go, I don't know. No, I don't know. We'll see. I'll stop parroting on and get on with it, basically. So yeah, I'll spray the shuts on tomorrow morning. Then I might make the brake pipes up, and obviously that's ready to go now on the car. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I might actually have it as a short video, this, and put it out. It'll save, you know, by the time I've shut this and got the brake pipes made and what have you, I might as well put the video out. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there for today. Thanks for watching. Short one, but we're still plodding on with the job, and hopefully by Christmas time we'll have it on 4 wheels and the brakes will be working and back running. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Only if anybody can just say it's easier to thread a straight pipe round the back and bend it as you go, then, you know, I might do that. Thanks a lot. Bye.